Hey everyone, this is Terry from Conversations on This One Life. Today is May 29th of 25. It is a Thursday afternoon. I'm currently in Southern Nevada, and I've returned from the Bay Area, travels through the Bay Area, and then up into Ashland for a timber framing workshop. And I just completed an essay that took me a little bit of time. Really, the gestation was 61 years. And then the actual writing of it happened over the course of a couple days through readings that I have been involved with for a bit. And I've just put them together along with a new author I found, a Polish author and poet, and by trade was a psychotherapist. And I am writing about love and the notion about what is religion. And we'll start with that. So here we go. If you have any questions or comments, just put them on down there, okay? And then, but here's the read. There are photos again in all my pieces, and I always recommend people to click, once you get the email, to always click in onto the website because you may not see everything there. So the title of this essay is called What Other Religion But You? On Ibn Arabi, Olga Tokarczuk, and Audre Lorde on voice, universal love, and spiritual unity. So the first photo actually is a very cute story. In the neighborhood here, there were kids, and there are a few kids in this neighborhood because it's a 55 plus gated community. And they had their little standout, and the boys there, I think, were 9 and 12, or 8 and 12, and they made hearts out of construction paper, and they wrote just wonderful, notions for us to have, and have a great day, and hope you have a rocket day and have a super day. Hope you have a fabulous weekend, and I hope you have a lightning day. Have a happy day. And they were hearts. And so we got to talking, and as we were talking, a leaf in the shape of a heart, which is in the center of the photo, fell onto the table. And so I just bought them all up for about $4. And it has since paid greatly in dividends. Because I do know that in order for us to get something to receive, we need to give. And that is the essence of the life I live today. This poem that I'm about to read, I took some liberties with in translating it in my own way. And it's by the Sufi mystic from the 12th century, Ibn Arabi. And it goes like this. The love religion. My heart has become capable of every form. It is in the divine beauty of a pasture of sleek gazelles, a convent for Christian monks, a temple for idols and the pilgrims of Kaaba. It is in the tablets of the Torah, Quran, the Vedas, Sutras, and Gnostic Gospels. Love is the religion in me. Whichever way love's camels go, that way becomes my faith, the source of beauty and a light of sacredness over everything and everyone. The pilgrim's Kaaba. They carry his spirit, the heart as a sacred space, a Kaaba for our inner pilgrimage where love is the true religion. Ibn Arabi was often referred to as Shakl al-Akbar, meaning the greatest master. He was a Sufi mystic in the 12th century who spoke on all existence as a manifestation of the divine, unity in being, translated as Wahdat al-Wujud. It's a journey toward God. His thoughts were deeply rooted in the Quran. He portrays spiritual retreat as a perilous yet transformative endeavor, a pursuit of divine union achieved through complete surrender. He cautions that this journey should only be embarked upon under the guidance of a sheikh, an elder who, having surpassed 50 years, has exchanged the raw experiences of life for the refined wisdom that can sometimes cut deeply into younger, less seasoned hearts. This warning resonates with the concept of one's dark shadow of the night, realizations that we delve into this imaginal world, a liminal realm bridging the seen and unseen, where spiritual truths take form, where we refine our true, perfect nature. As we immerse ourselves in the waters of our healing springs, I envision us treading, floating at times in this path, releasing external distractions, our fears and doubts, like peeling away layers, these warm waters purifying us while we meditate on the divine names, a practice Ibn Arabi links to the profound self-knowledge that reveals God. In the words of Olga Tokarczuk and Audre Lorde, quote, this is from Olga, "We live in a reality of polyphonic first-person narratives, and we are met from all sides with polyphonic noise. What I mean by first person is the kind of tale that narrowly orbits the self of a teller who more or less directly just writes about herself and through herself. We have determined that this type of individualized point of view, this voice from the self, is the most natural, human, and honest, even if it does abstain from a broader perspective. Even if it does abstain from a broader perspective. Narrating in the first person, so conceived, is weaving an absolutely unique pattern, the only one of its kind. It is having a sense of autonomy as an individual, being aware of yourself and your fate. Yet it also means building an opposition between the self and the world, and that opposition can be alienating at times." Close quotes. We live in a world of polyphonic first-person narratives. I like that quote. A chorus of voices where each story orbits the self of its teller, weaving a unique tapestry of experiences. These tales, spoken through the intimate lens of the I, as me, are often seen as the truest expression of our own humanity. A natural, honest voice that reflects our individual autonomy and fate. Yet, as Olga Tokarczuk reminds us, this self-focused narrative can create a separation between us and the world, a divide that sometimes feels isolating. Audre Lorde teaches us that this same voice, when rooted in authenticity, becomes a sacred bridge to our divinity. By speaking our truth, we break through the polyphonic noises around us, affirming our existence and connecting to the divine essence within. On using our voice in the Fearless Brigade by Audre Lorde in her 1977 seminal essay on transformation of silence into action and language, she says, quote, "Your silence will not protect you. What are the words you do not yet have? What do you need to say? We can learn to work and speak when we are afraid in the same way we have learned to work and speak when we are tired. For we have been socialized to respect fear more than our own needs for language and definition. And while we wait in silence for that final luxury of fearlessness, the weight of that silence will choke us." Close quote. The journey of divinity, love, and the self as our perfect true nature weaves together the wisdom of Ibn Arabi, Audre Lorde, and Olga Tokarczuk, each illuminating a path to our innermost essence. Ibn Arabi's mystical vision as reflected in the love religion, where love transcends all faiths, guiding us to divine union through surrender and the inner journey, a truth that resonates as we turn inward. Audre Lorde's powerful call in the transformation of silence into language and action. Your silence will not protect you. The weight of that silence will choke us. It urges us to speak our authentic truth, breaking through fear to affirm our divine nature, a voice we raise together to claim our perfect self. Tokarczuk's polyphonic narratives, I love that statement, weaving unique self-stories remind us that while this focus can isolate, it becomes a sacred bridge to the divine when rooted in love, allowing us to remake ourselves over the old consciousness and embrace our true nature once again. Together, their voices harmonize, teaching that love, expressed through our authentic voices, is the religion that connects us to God and reveals the self as our perfect divine essence, a journey we shape with every shared breath. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you are in the world. Blessings and namaste, and live long and prosper. All right, people, bye for now.